up, guys? This is Mike here at Casino Comics. We can do a little comic video. Just got off work, decided to come on, read a few books, and drop this video. I also want to go over, I haven't been looking at the subscribers lately. I've just been doing videos, enjoying myself after work and stuff like that. But I noticed I've got 195 subscribers. I don't want to sit right here and thank every one of y'all for subscribing. I appreciate it. Get up to 200. We'll do a little giveaway. I'll let y'all decide. Maybe I'll give away some books or a slab. It's up, y'all. We'll see. Let's go ahead and dive into the books, because that's what we're here for. Right here I picked up Werewolf by Night, issue number 2. It's the Red Band. In last issue, you saw that the Hood and Death Watch, and there's a group of people called Darkholders. What they're trying to do is rebuild the Darkhold. So they do a spell to see where all that energy is on the world that might help them do that. And apparently Jack Russell studied the Darkhold years ago, so he's got a little energy residue in him, so they come a knocking. And doing all this, Elsa Bloodstone has went to the Moon Knight to talk to Khonshu to see why the moon now is bringing out more bestial urges out of the werewolves, because Jack's not the only one that's got the problem. Jake Lopez, the other Werewolf by Night, also did the same thing in his little one-shot. So Khonshu tells him everything should be right. The moon should come out, everything should be back to normal. Well, it's not. So as she's talking to them, Death Watch and some vampires head on over to Jack Russell's place to try to drag him back. So Moon Knight and Elsa shows up, kind of helps him fight them all off. And we're going to have to see from there how the Hood and everybody retaliates. I'm glad they got the Hood back. The Hood was a bit of a good character to me. I'm talking about he was good in the Vengeance of Ghost Rider. And I think it's going to be good, really good in here. I picked up Genocide Defenders issue number 2. Published in 1974. It's got a little team of Son of Satan, Hellstrom, and they have to travel to hell to help rescue the Hulk, who's been trapped there. And in this issue, it's got 2 backup stories. One of the Sun Mariner and the other one is Doctor Strange, like Silver Age stories. It's a good read. I've enjoyed to do the 2 backup stories actually better than the regular story. I picked up Predator versus Black Panther, issue number 2. Last issue, when the Predator showed up, they locked everybody out of Wakanda and kept everybody in. Shuri is trapped on the outside trying to get in. Black Panther finally kind of like woke up because they knocked him unconscious with a bunch of plasma bolts. And they realize that they're under attack. So he's fighting everybody. He's got his band of warriors who I can't remember the name of them for nothing to save my life right now. And they're fighting them off. And the Predator who brought everybody, the one with the robot leg that got shamed on the planet by his brother and his father, all he's doing is coming to Earth to get the vibranium so he can do the same thing to them. They call him, tell him we done found the entrance to the cave, and he's just memorized. That's all he can think about is revenge on his brother and his father. It's a good read. Benjamin Percy also does this. You know, he did Ghost Rider. Did a good job on this. So you know he's doing a good job on this one. Picked up Defenders of the Earth, issue number 2. Picked this up just because I watched the cartoon as a kid. I love the Phantom. The Phantom was like, to me, one of the oldest superheroes ever, if you call him that. In this issue, you'll find out that Flash and Rick has went to Battle Station Earth, the Earth station that men use to try to take out everybody. In this issue, Rick notices that the people they was taking off the street is working there too, kind of like slave labor, but everybody keeps telling him, no, that's not the same guy. He might have volunteered. You don't know. Don't worry about it. And the Ghost who walks the Mandrake's having the same kind of conversation that everybody speaks the same way, uses the same phrases like they've been rehearsed. And as the Phantom walks out of the building, the guy stabs him in the back. He reaches back, takes the knife out, and says, I'll just take care of this right now. He grabs the dude, and the guy looks at him and says, I stabbed you in the back. You ought to be dead. He said, next time you stab somebody, make sure they're not already dead. So apparently the Phantom is a ghost who walks. So we'll have to see. Apparently he is. Picked up Frankenstein. Well, actually Universal Monsters Frankenstein issue number 2. Look at that art. Look at that cover. All these covers in the art and the Universal Monsters have been really, really, really good. In this issue, you'll find out that the brain that they actually used, that Dr. Frankenstein sent Fritz to go get, he dropped it and broke it. So he had to pick up another one. This is an abnormal brain. But the doctor said the guy used it anyway. So all the people who have been helping him with his work, been donating and stuff, his fiancée Elizabeth is actually at the castle too. They trying to get Elizabeth to leave. So they're out talking to her, and everybody's kind of like talking down to Fritz. And Fritz, you can tell, is getting on him. It's getting on his nerves. He don't like being talked down to. So he goes to where he's got the little boy locked up. And he tells the boy, if you want to escape, escape. You can go out the window, but you're not going to make it. So he locks him back up. And as the boy starts climbing down the window, he falls on the ledge. He knocks himself out. And then they finally get Elizabeth to leave the castle. The boy is waking up. He sees the carriage leave. He jumps on the back end of it, hitches the ride out. He escapes. And all during this, Frankenstein's monster is beating his chains in the bottom of the castle where he's got locked up. Fritz goes to just show him who's boss. And he's down there beating the creature. And as he does, he catches him on fire with his torch. And the monster has a flashback. Apparently the brain, the guy who had it, that's how he died, from being burnt. So he snaps his chains and he snaps Fritz's neck right at the same time. The art in here, just like the art on the cover, all the detail in the monster, it's awesome. It's a nice book. And finally, they have finally sent me Ultimate Spider-Man. I put this on my pull list and they sent me every Ultimate title except this one. So the last issue I read of this was issue 4, so I'm kind of behind. But what I got from reading this, Peter Parker's Spider-Man really doesn't know what his spider sense is when it goes off. He just knows it's kind of like a little buzz, and it's like a feeling of something bad's fixing to happen. So apparently, Kingpin has got all his little captains together, and he's sent them after Peter and Harry to take him out. And the guy actually hits Harry with some kind of gadget that locks up his suit. And as they're fighting, you'll find out that the Ultimate version, he says his name is the Black Cat. And he's got a whip, and they're fighting and everything. And then Peter actually gets the upper hand and webs him up. And as he's turning around, Harry's suit is actually rebooting. So, but the guy's escaping from the webbing by some kind of sword he's got with him. So Harry blasts him off the edge of the roof. And he tells Peter he will not hesitate. If he's in danger, he will do what he has to do to save him. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the Ultimate Spider-Man, even though I ain't read the 5 issues. It's a lot better than... Yeah, I picked it up again. It's Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 58. Tombstone's fighting his way through town, and Spider-Man's trying to stop him. Tombstone's trying to get to Janice, that's his daughter, because she's turning state evidence. He's going to kill her. And as they're fighting all the way through, Spider-Man showing up, stopping him, they fighting. It's not much dialogue in it. It's a little bit it's more action-filled and stuff like that. And at the end of it, Tombstone grabs Spider-Man and goes running out a window. Says, if you want to get crazy, we'll get crazy. And I don't know if it's the next issue or issue number 60. I read somewhere it's supposed to be the bloodiest battle in Marvel. Just got to see. I will tell you one thing. This cover is a lot better than the last cover. But whoever's doing this book, give them this book. Let them do both. That's just my opinion. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And until next week, peace.